Hi team, welcome to this year's Christmas challenge. We are going to start off with a little fitness test. We're going to change the fitness test up from the last few years. So all I want you to do is get a timer. If you haven't got one already, you can get a free timer on Google Play, or you can use all your smartwatches have timers on them. It doesn't have to cost you anything, so do not pay to download, okay? But it's always handy to have a timer that you can just hit the button on and off as you're doing these exercises, so you're not staring at the clock. So we're going to do everything for 1 minute today, that is all, okay? And we're going to start off with a chair or a sofa or anything like that. Just make sure when you retest, you use the same chair that you used to start with, because depth, consistency, all that sort of stuff, okay? So we need to make sure that we are progressing. So, exercise number 1, remember everything's for 1 minute, and it's doing as many as we can in the minute. We're keeping the feet firmly planted on the floor. We're coming up, touching these. We're not pushing off, okay? We're reaching and down. Option, if you need it, is to come partially up and press off the knee, okay? So there's an option for everybody. That is exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, jumping jacks. So we're here. Or side taps. Exercise number 3, squats. So when we squat, the feet want to be facing forward, shoulders above hip. We're sitting down, coming back up. If you're unstable, you can squat with your chair. Okay? Exercise number 3, knee to floor lunges. Here. All in one leg. Option is just to reduce the range, okay? So a minute of each. Our next exercise is horrible, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's a star jump. So Christmas star. We're gonna be here, hands down, and jump out. Your option is here, okay? So here, or as otherwise seen. Next, we're going to focus on our strength, okay? So we're going to have back in our chair, we're going to stick our leg out, and we want to get up and down without using anything. If we need to, we can push off the chair, or we can, if we really need to, put that foot down. But it's about building strength in the legs. So left and right leg. Here, remember what we're aiming for. Here, all the weight in the other foot is the option, or pushing off the chair. Make sure you do both legs, okay? Now, we're going to come into our arm strength, back of the arms, into our triceps. So, option 1 is to drop down and drop back on. Remember, when you retest, you have to retest the same way that you've done the first fitness test. So write in your notes the options that you pick. Option 2, nice and straight, coming down and up, okay? Brings us round onto the front, onto our push-ups. So we can either be on the knees, or on the toes, on our chair, okay? And then we're going to finish off by holding the plank either on the hands direct underneath the shoulders, or on the elbows, or on the knees. And instead of setting a timer for the plank for a minute, you're going to go as long as you possibly can. If you are a person that finds the plank particularly easy, contact me, that's amazing. No, I'm only joking. If you're someone who does a lot of yoga, Pilates, you find plank quite easy, you're going to change it to a plank walk up, okay? So we're going to be up and down, and you are going to time this for a minute. And you're going to come down, down, up, and see how many you can do in a minute instead of holding like a 10-minute plank, okay? So I hope that was quite informative for you. If you have any questions, do send them over in the group. Make sure you log this on the app for me, okay? So write it in your notes, or log it in your workout, or anything like that. It's really important that we use this to see how we're getting on and see that we have progressed over the 6 weeks, that we are fitter, that we do look better, that we do feel better, all these things. This is your introduction, so I am going to reiterate everything that sort of you've had in your messages. If you have not already got your nutrition targets, contact me with your height, your age, your weight in kilograms. Send that over today, okay? If you haven't already looked at your files in the My PT Hub app, look at them. There's also a user guide in the files that explains exactly how to use My PT Hub, okay? So that's nice and easy for you too. If you haven't done your goals worksheet, do it. It will make a difference. If you aren't in the Facebook group, contact me. We need to get you in that group. It's really important for support, but also there's loads and loads of information that goes out every single morning at 7 AM, and it's all tips and tricks and just the general questions that I get asked all the time as a personal trainer. I've given so much additional information on hormones, menopause, how to lose weight, how to keep weight off, supplements, water, recipes. So if you want to get everything you can out of this challenge and really get what you would if you were training with me personally on a one-to-one basis, then read the posts, because honestly I put a lot of time and effort into them and I really hope that they help. There is additional stretching workouts on your app. So if you go into the app and instead of going into schedule, if you go into workouts, and if you click the search bar, type in stretch, I'll give you a 5 to 50 minute stretching workout, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit tight, sometimes being new to exercise can be a bit achy, then make sure you do that. And also on your non-workout day, if you want to go and do one of them, you're more than welcome to, okay? Non-workout day is just a recovery day, so I would highly advise stretching. Can't think of any other questions than now, but we will try and check in regularly. Can't talk anymore. Regularly in the Facebook group. So if you do have any questions, put them in the group rather than messaging me privately. The reason I say this is because 99% of the time, other people have the same question as you do. So it just allows other people to know A, they're not alone, B, they're not silly, and C, the answer, okay? And then the last thing that's super important is our check-ins in the Facebook group. There's a tagged post in the Facebook group that I want you to screenshot your nightly food and put in that post. Please make sure that you put it in that thread. Otherwise, all that happens is that the Facebook posts clog up with everybody's info, and then you can't see any of the additional recipes, the instructional posts, these kind of things, and it gets lost just with screenshots of everybody's nightly food. Whereas if we keep it all underneath the pinned post, it keeps it nice and tidy in that little file. Yes, I am that person, super controlling and organised and stuff sometimes when it suits me. Anyway team, I am so lucky to have you join me on this journey. I really appreciate you trusting me for the next 6 weeks to join us, and I can guarantee if you work hard, you will get results. Some of you have done this before, some of you are new. But it does work. Tried and tested, time and time again. Let's smash the next 6 weeks together. Thank you so much for watching this to the end, if you've made it to the end, if you didn't get bored and turn me off after the fitness test instructions. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.